Hello, world. It is June 8th. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yep. It is Monday, June 8th, 3:16 a.m. Anyways, I am Mr. Miracle, and we are here to work out again. Um, now, honestly, word, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was not going to come outside because it's how late it is. You know what I mean? I really was not going to come there. But I said to you I was going to do 1-2000. Now, I'm only gonna be for an hour, so I'm not gonna do 1-2000. I'm gonna come back within a day or two and do what I'm supposed to do. But honestly, I just can because I don't know why. My body just told me to come outside regardless, so I'm here. So I'm gonna do whatever, you know what I mean? And then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna stay for 1 hour. It's just 1 hour because I gotta sleep and get my mind ready for some work to do soon. So I really can't be there too long, you know what I mean? The body has to rest. But I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna do something just for the sake of the body doing something. Okay. Before we start, I'd like to say three thanks to the man above. Hello, thank you. You know, respect. Thank you, Lord, thank you, Yahweh. Thank you very much for, you know what I mean, this blessing. I also like to thank his son, the begotten son, Yahweh Shai. The son of, as we call, you guys call, well, people call him today Jesus Christ, or they call him Jesus, which is not his name, but you know, it is what it, we're not gonna have to go there. We all have that same understanding of what it means, right? I thank you for dying on the cross for our sins, you know what I mean? Like he said, and you know, people, a lot of people keep saying, "Oh, he died for all of our sins." You know, people, I'm gonna say this on the air again. No, he did not, man. He did not die for everyone's sin. That is a straight lie. He tells you, if you read the Bible, right? When he's on the cross, remember he talks a few words? He says it out of his own mouth. I pray for them. Them. Do you know who the them he's talking about? Who betrayed him? Judas, right? What was Judas? He was an Israelite, right? He was his people, right? You know what I mean? I pray for them, not the world. Now, in the Bible, now, this was funny. All you nations say Negroes are stupid, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you say that, right? And we have no understanding, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you say that. But yeah, I can understand what it's saying. And you people has had the Bible read more than us because, you know, we were slaves and stuff, right? You guys had the book, right? You had the original one and you had the bootleg one. The slave version one and the original one, right? Right. So anyways, now, let's put it this way now. So, it's like this. So, if he says on the cross, I pray for them, not the world, what does that mean? I pray for my people, not the other nations. He said it right in front of everybody. It's in the Bible. Now, if you want to go deeper than that, okay, let's go deeper. Well, that's the deepest you get, because out of his mouth, right? But if you want to get to a better version, okay. Now, here it is. Every nation, right? If you look at it now, every single nation, right, on this earth has a commandment that's from the Bible. Every single nation, one or two people, each nation does something that relates to the Bible. I mean, and they do it traditionally. Now, it's either the Old Testament or the New, but they do something. They do stuff that's in the book. You know what I'm saying? But they say it's their religion. It's not. Everyone's nation's religion is stolen from a race of people. Think about it. The Lord said in the Bible, I give you my commandments. I give you my laws. I give you the rules of the book. So if he said I give it to you, these other nations, right? How could they distribute to you what the Bible says, and they were not given the right to it in the first place? People. Now, okay. Now I'm gonna help all you other nations again too. Now, we seem to have a confusion on this fucking planet of who the Edomites are. You know what I mean? We seem to have a confusion because when I hear people talking, they still saying, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Oh, this is saying, oh, the white dude. No. No, we don't have a white dude. There's no white person on this planet. None. No matter how pale they are, there is not a white person on this planet. Why? Because if there was, it would have mentioned in the Bible. If there was a white person, it would have been mentioned in the Bible of a white person. Listen, every single nation on this earth is mentioned in the Bible. I mean, right to the Edomites. Every single nation is color and description is in the Bible. Is in the Bible. That's on this earth right now to this day. From before we got here, and now, every single nation, color is in the Bible right now. And guess what? Show me white in the Bible. There's none. There's none. Now, show me red in the Bible. Guess what? Summer's here, right? So if anybody has a confusion, right? If you have a confusion, who the red people are, summer is coming, right? The sun. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say it right in the mic, so there's no confusion. Hold on a second. Mighty Lord, summer's on the corner, right? Now I ask you this day, June 8th, 2026, at 3:20 something a.m. I ask you this day, Lord, for this year, for this summer, worldwide, where there's an Edomite around on this earth, make the sun blaze so hot that their skins go, that their true color comes out. So there's no confusion of who the fuck is who. Because everyone is acting like they don't know who the Edomites are. You know, I ain't trying to, they're still kissing ass, but the truth is the truth, man. So this summer, I ask you to put the sun so, like, when the Edomites are outside, Lord, and you know, there's a bunch of, especially with the baseball stuff, put the sun so freaking hot that the truth comes out. So when the other people look at them now, there's no fucking denial. Because everyone's acting as if they don't know. So please, this summer, show their truth. Through their skin, make every single nation see the truth through their skin. All right. You know what I mean? Ooh. All right. Also, before I forget, Mike gave Ralph asked y'all, what up, y'all? To Archangel Raphael, yo, let the Lord know, you know what I mean? Tell her I said thanks for doing to me some good, you know what I mean? And to the Archangel Uriel, you know who Uriel is in the Bible, people? No, sorry, not Uriel, Azrael. You know who he is in the Bible? I just found it just recently. Like I might have read it wrong, but if I'm not wrong, I really heard it right, but I could be wrong. They said he is the guardian to death. I was like, holy shit. So he's like, technically the Grim Reaper, you know what I mean? He's technically the Grim Reaper. I'm like, holy mackerels, yo. Yeah, those are serious angels, man. Oh yeah, to the 12 tribes, you know, it's dead and gone, thank you. When you were alive, you know what I mean? You did your best. And now it's our turn, you know what I mean? I hope we do our best too. Also, my grandparents, you know what I mean? Without my grandparents, my parents would not be here, then I would not be here either. So thank you. Grandparents, parents, to myself, thank you. Now, Lord, another thing, when I hit that where I'm going, I ask you, Lord, to give me, you know, and I'm not a greedy person, but make sure I leave enough so when I die, my great grandchildren have it. I want to have so much money, Lord, that's enough I can leave for at least fucking 5 to 10 generations, you know what I mean? Now, people, okay, I'm going to show what I'm going to start. One second. Okay, people, let me just start with something. 50. Nice. Okay, that's 200, 100 a piece. That's 200. Whew. Wow. You know, people, that's what we're doing right now. I haven't done a standing, but I would say honestly at least 7 months. I don't know, maybe even longer. I told you, it's been so long, you know, from 7 to 9 months the last time I've done that style. I'm starting to realize, I was like, oh my God, it's been so long, man. Yeah, man, 7 to 9 months was the last time I actually did. I actually did that style there. Wow, maybe even a little longer. But it's been a while, man. Huh. I feel proud of it, man. Whew. Man, I feel the blood racing. Good. So that's 400 right now. Woo! We're at 400. Wow, I ain't gonna lie, but like I said, I haven't done it so many months, you know. So I'm actually, I feel this. Okay, I do feel it. It's not bad though, but I do feel it, right? Because like I said, that muscle, like even though I worked that muscle to a certain point, but now it's dead on the heart of it. I haven't done it in so long. I'm actually feeling it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, I am feeling it though. Man, I'm not feeling that. Whew. So boom. So yeah. So we're at 5 right now. No, sorry. We're at 4 right now. 400 right now. Boom. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. Then we do whatever. Yeah. Whew. Whew. You know, people, I've been this for a few years now, right? And it's funny as it is, but it worked. What I was trying to prove, it worked. Like, I am not bulky, right? But I'm much stronger, but I'm not bulky. The inner muscles, it worked. The theory works, man. Like, if you look at my videos in the beginning and now, yes, I'm still a big guy, of course. You know, muscle, it's gonna be muscle. But I'm not the size I would be if I was lifting weights. You know what I mean? I do a lot of cardio and get like I've been losing fat, yes, and the muscles are replacing that. But at the same time, I'm losing weight, so I feel that's good. But the only thing I don't like right now is like my clothes. A lot of my clothes now, even though I'm not getting massively built, but I'm getting bigger. Clothes get tighter, so it's like fuck after like, you know what I mean? But the thing I like about the most is though, it wasn't fast. You know what I mean? Like I got, yes, the muscle has stretched, but it's not like it's not a massive degree. That's what I like. It's not massive. Yeah, it did expand, but not. It's not like how like when the guys lift weights and that stuff. But it did expand though, yes. But not much. But like I said, this is the muscle within. You know what I mean? The muscle within, you don't want to show, right? That's why it's called hidden muscle. So if it's hidden, it's even hidden for you, for yourself, you know what I mean? Whew. All right. 100. Oh, we're at 600 right now, Will. We're at 600, sorry. I apologize. I actually told you my mind was elsewhere. Yeah, we're at 600 right now. Now, okay, Warren, I'm gonna do this side here. I'm only gonna do 1,000. Why? Because I haven't done it so long, and I might go a little more. It depends on my body, how my body feels. So I was gonna do something else, but let's just see how the body goes. If I do 1,000, it's not really hurting. I'll go a little further, but if not, I'll do 1,000 of that and then do a different style. Right? Oh, hold on. You know what? Hold on a second. While I'm waiting. Hey. Hey. 200. Whew. So, okay, so we got 6 and 2, that's 800. All right. Whew. Okay, so we're 8 right now. Now, people, that's that. What we see doing with my wrist, it works. And like I actually noticed, I couldn't believe it. but my muscle up here started getting more, you know what I mean? So if you wanna do this muscle here, right? I mean, it really okay. Now, what I do, everything I do, yes, does work, but that one in general is it's strictly here. You know, if you feel it, it's oh man, look, just look at this. You see that's moving? That's all this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm telling people it works. When like I was watching my muscle getting more definition on it and stuff. Right now it's dark, so I don't know if you're gonna see it, man. I'm not like those guys are waiting, but there's more definition on my muscle lately. If you notice, this one I didn't really have. I mean, I had it, of course, but not like it didn't come as much. Now it's coming out more, you know what I mean? It's just starting to pop up more. The line there, you see it now? There's two lines. I know I didn't have it before. And I remember I did. I just never had that muscle to show it, you know what I mean? All right. 50. Hundred. Oh. All right. Hold on. Okay. 100. $200. Woo. Okay. So that's total. That's 1,200 total. 1,200. So I did 800. Slide to slide, side to side. 800 of those, and 400 of the arms. Woo. my forearms are saying. Ooh. Okay, well, I need at least, I'm going to take 2 minutes. So, hold on, you know what I'm doing before I do that? You know, world, wow. I tell you, man. You know, people, so all you people in the country of Canada, America, I guess England too, Europe in general. No, not sorry. Let me correct myself. Canada, America, right, and anywhere in the South America, where if the rulers are white, notice if the ruler is an Edomite governor, right, and leader, and you pay land tax, right? Now we know for a fact, all of Mexico, South America, North America, that we know for a fact that there was, as they say, native Indians, right? Native and Seminole Indians were in those places, right? Before we got here, before Esau got here and stuff, right? So here's the building. So here's the question I want to ask the government of Canada and every leader of each native tribe. How could Canada? How could the so-called white man, right, charge you land tax, right? You buy a fucking house, and they charge you land tax. How is that possible? They don't own this land. They signed, I think it was in the 1700, 1800. They signed a treaty, right? 1700, I believe in 1700. They signed a treaty, right? Either the 17th century or the 15th century. I don't know. I know it's back then though. But they signed a treaty with the natives, right? Either 18th or 17th century. They signed a treaty with the natives, right, for the land law and stuff. So here's the question I want to understand then. So if you sign a treaty with a chief, right, for the lands, how could you charge people that live in the land tax? You don't own it. And to everybody in Central America, America, Canada, and since you are by law entitled to pay land tax for the house that you buy, on a land that they don't own, wouldn't it make sense if you're gonna charge land tax that the land tax should be delivered to the native chiefs of each tribe nation in this planet, world? Of the regions that they own, shouldn't they get money for the land tax? So you charge land tax every 2 months, right? That means the people that live there, they should pay it to natives, to the so-called natives, not the government itself. Why? The government is not. They don't live here. They're not from here. The government, right? Well, we know for a fact the government. They they're crooks. You try to someone to live in a land that's not even yours. That's crazy. Now, you charge for the house, that makes sense. Well, of course it makes sense. It's the house, man. You charge them to buy, build, and put a house on the land. That makes total sense. But the tax of the land, to rent the land, how do you charge someone for land tax, right? Okay, if you want to go in the concept of, now there's 2 ways to beat it. Either pay the natives the money for the land, right? Or you get it for free. Plain and simple. I tell you, bro, it's just amazing, man. You know what I mean? Mm. But like I said, man, there's two ways to do it. You either pay the natives the land tax directly, or like I said, or you live for free. Because you want to be technical. When the world was made, right? What did God say? The, the land was built for the people, right? You know, before I forget, I have an aunt who lives in Florida, and no, a great aunt. To my great aunt, hello, man. I'm glad you're still alive. You know what I mean? My great aunt, she's old, yo. She's like 100 years right now, man. Like 100 and what? 101 or something? 102? Yeah, man. She's up there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. She's in Florida right now, man. You know, if my great aunt, if you hear this message, I would like you to give me a call, man. Call my mom, so I can get a hold of you again. You know, it's been a long time since we talked. Shit, man. Wow. Yeah, man. Sorry, Will. You know, I had the camera backwards. Now I'm turning this way around. So you can start doing another set. Wow. So everyone in Jamaica, wagwan, you know what I said? Yeah, yeah. Well, to all my family, of course, you know what I mean? Especially my family. Yo, it's me, little, you know what I mean? I'm doing good. Well, better. You know, before I do my next set, you know what I told myself? I'm going to always do this. To the Lord above. But before I forget, thank you. You give me a roof, shelter, clothing, money, all that stuff. You give me everything I need. So thank you. Since I was a little boy, you know people, since I was a child, yeah, I gotta tell you the truth, man. Since I was a fucking child, when I said to the Lord, I want money. He gave me fucking money since I was a little fucking boy, dog. You think I'm joking? Since I was a freaking little wee boy, I've always had fucking money. Somehow, some way, I've always got it. And if I didn't have the money and I wanted something, I got it still, right? But he gave me everything I fucking wanted. So when people say there's no God, I say bullshit. There is he has to. Of course, he exists. He exists. I don't give a fuck. No one says he exists. He does. If you don't believe it, that's fine. But to me, I was hit by a car. My heart stopped. You know what I'm saying? I died, people. I can speak in that context. You know? I know. I saw something. I ain't gonna lie. I saw something. When I hit by that car, when I got in that fucking coma, before I got up, I saw something, man. I remember as I was coming out something, and I was like, "Whoa!" When I was waking up, I said, "I don't want to leave." I remember saying it to whoever I was talking. I said, "I don't want to leave," and they told me. And here's the thing that's fucked up. I heard these words, exact words. You have to go back. Go that way. Your mom was waiting for you. I was like, what? I didn't want to go. And so I got pushed out, you know what I mean? And I opened my eyes. Boom. My mom was waiting for me, just like I heard before I woke up. I was like, wow. But when I finally woke up, oh man, I was in fucking pain, man. My body was fucking, I couldn't even move, man. Toward it. 100. 100. So, 1,000 there. 100. 200. Oh, wow. So, 1,000 side to side. That's 600 on the arm. Whew, forearm. That's crazy, man. Whew. That's a good burnout there, you know what I mean? Like, if you wanna like, I call that. Okay, now what? I'm gonna tell you why I do this one also. Why I do the other workout style. Why I do it. As I'm doing that, I'm doing this muscle, right? But at the same time, when I do it this way, yeah, you feel it. But you only, what I notice, even when I do the workout first, when I go to the wrist here, I feel it, but it's not painful, you know what I mean? But, I know it's best if you do it, like right after you do, so say you do it, you start off your first two sets, do it, then you do it afterwards. It's not like, it's not as bad. It's not bad, and you catch up easy, you know what I mean? When you're doing. Plus, it's when you do these also, because it's easier, you do a lot more, right? With more time. So I did 2 sets. Now, any move I do, right? Because it's not the same, but say I do the next style, which I am going to do afterwards. I could do that, you know what I mean? What, 47 minutes? Yeah. So I got 400 more to go on the arms, and then that's 2,000, right? Plus now I'm gonna do something else because that set is done. So I guess we're gonna go to 3,000, whatever the fuck it is. No, bang your knee a little bit, always. Whew, 100 there. expensive. But yeah. Okay. So technically, that's 2,000. No, I'm sorry, 19. That is 19. How is it 100, right? So 800. So if you get this there, that's knock 800 there. You got 1,000 the other one, and 100 this. That's 1,900, right? That's what I watch, but it's okay. I got my phone ring. 90. 100. 112. 50. 150. So in total that's 250. So we got now put all together 2,150. Hold on. All right, hold on. A 100. Hold on. Oh, 200. Ooh. We're now at 2,300. Ooh. Oh, God. 23. You know, we have an idiot here. Someone did something so fucking stupid. They got married to someone, but they're fucking their boss. Wow. And you know what's funny? They never got caught, right? So they thought they were safe. So they've done it more than once. Right? They probably done it, what, 10, 20 times with the boss? Maybe even more. But I don't know if I don't know if they recently got caught or someone seen something, but they're finished. When their spouse finds out, oh my gosh, man, that person's gonna leave them. There's no questions asked. They might even kick the boss's ass if they can. If they can't, well, they might get someone else to do it. But fuck that boss, and he's fucked up. He fucked up bad. And the wife, she fucked up bad too, man. She said lose everything she got, you know. If the husband find out, or the partner finds out, what? They're leaving. They're not staying. You're losing that spouse, man. You got a house, say goodbye to that. You got a car, say goodbye to that. You got children, say goodbye to that too, man. They're gonna get everything. All you're gonna get is what do they call that? Child support payments. I mean some not no small ones, some big ones too. Fuck. Mm-mm. Like I tell my own children, I said, listen, when you work, I even tell them, I said, don't date nobody where you work. You crazy? Don't ever do that, man. Date people out of your work. Never date someone where you work. Like, okay, if you're outside work, wonder, but I mean, you're in the same fucking. Nah, don't do that, man. Because when bad shit happens, your secrets come out. But people don't listen. A snake is gonna get ruptured soon. A snake's secrets is coming out, people. Just now, man. A snake's secret is coming out. And the people. And here's one of the secrets. They're out there sleep. I mean, like, if you're married, yo, they don't care to sleep with the man too. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. You know, to the guy, I don't think the guy really gives a fuck. But the wives, yo, when they find out who you are, yo, they're gonna come after you, Rosie. They're gonna come after you and hurt you. They might, one of them might put you in a wheelchair if you're not careful. One of those wives might put you in a fucking wheelchair, yo. And I'm not saying to be funny. I'm saying because it's the truth. You should be fucking. And if the partner got sick, ooh, and they slept the partner they got it too, and they know it's from you. Yo, they're gonna, yo, they're gonna hurt you really bad. That partner, if they catch you, they're gonna hurt you really, really fucking bad. I mean, you're gonna wish you touched that person when they finish you. What's that saying? What's that saying? Did you say it? Oh, yeah, I sleep. Oh, whatever. It is what it is. Just get ready. That's if you're not sick yet either. Go to sleep with your boss, yo? What's wrong with you? What the boss tell you? If you sleep like you have a bigger role, a higher promotion? Is that what happened here? You sold your body for a promotion? Like, fuck, man. Not because you're trying to save your child's life or something. You sold your body for a fucking promotion? Are you kidding me? Now, people, not all women that sold their bodies are bad. Because if you look at that movie, Forrest Gump, yeah, I know you've seen it. I know everyone's seen that movie, Forrest Gump. Remember when you was a kid? Or what that fucking principal said to that woman? Yo, he said, listen, yo, if you want your son to come here, you have to drop something, see? You know, in a situation like that, I'm just saying, his mom was not a hope for that. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to get, in that case, she was doing the best for her child, of course. Right? She was getting the child into the school. So, but now the principal was fucked up though. But hey, what did he say to Forrest? What did he say to Forrest after him done? He said, yo, your mother really loves you, boy. So you know that mama got a beating Richard Fox because the way the man said that, your mama truly loves you. I was like, fuck, yo, whatever she did, whatever that man and she did was, yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like in a woman in that situation, I would not call her a hoe. I would say she was in there. Right, remember, if you see the movie, you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't have to really explain too much, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like in a situation like that, or like that, I would not curse that. I wouldn't look at her wrong because I would be like, you know what, it's a bad situation. But in that concept, it's understandable. You did it because now that's now since she got her money. Now in that concept, yes, that woman. I'll give her that same title, so she's still the same. Well, I mean, you know, the concept, she's still a good person, right? She didn't just give her money for the sake that she wanted to, with money, it was for her child. That is, now, when a woman does that, any man will tell you, that, if they say they like the woman, and then they hear that they can deal with it. I'm telling you, any man can deal with that, because you know what? There's the concept where it wasn't you just bring your body because you want to do it. You did it because to provide for your seed. And I went to provide. I'm not talking about you on the corner. You know, no, she did it at one time thing, right? But she did it for the seed. So in that concept, I'm sure anyone can understand that. But if you're out to this, oh, well, you know what I mean? Like, no, like, you know, I was talking to the Lord. It's fucked up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but He showed me something. To ask him a question. And then, there's two types of men. I was like, what? I got the answer, two types of men. There's real men and there's fake men. Now, what's the difference of a real man and a fake man? A real man, right? He's gonna do things honorably. You know what I mean? He's gonna choose honorably. Now, in life, not everything can be done. And sometimes you have to let go below the belt. But I'm not talking about go below the belt and screw someone's over. No, not like that. We're talking like in a situation where life, where sometimes life you can't help it. Yeah. And then there's not that. I said the man that took the right way, he follows his route. And then there's the book of his route. You know what I'm saying? Now I've been to both doors. You know what I mean? So I'm not lying. His door and this guy's door. So I tell you right now, this guy's door. It's not bad. It's a party zone on there, but it's a problem. Even though you might get what you want, you know what I'm saying? But in the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you have to still worry, you know what I mean? But when you do it his way, yeah, it's fucking slow. I ain't gonna lie, it's slow as fuck, man. You know, Lord, it is slow down, but at least you know in the end, you don't have to look at this. Worry, you know what I mean? Don't have to look at that one. Hold on, sorry. Let's talk about this. What the hell? Sorry, Will. My phone is doing something here. All right. Yeah. 14. None. 100. $150. So 250, 150. We're at 400 there. Whew. So 400. Wait, 400. Yeah. So in total, that'd be we were at 23, right? So we're at 20. We're at 20. So we're at 25 right now. Hold on, 25. Let's do this quick. $60. $100. 200. All right. So we're at so we're at it's 23. I did that on 23, 24, 50. It's 24, 50. Come on. Okay, I did 1,000 there. These I did 1,000. This is 2,000. That's right. There's 1, 2, 250, 250. So then what's more? Yeah. Okay, that's right. That's right. So this is 20. So I did 24, and I said 200 more now. 20, 24. We're at 2,600. So we got 400 more to go, and then that'll be 3,000, man. Well, we're at oh wow, we're over an hour. So I'll do the 400 more, and then that's 3,000 today. I was probably gonna do less than that, but whatever. Right. Whew. So we got 400 more to go. We're at 3,000. And then you know I have to go take a rest. You know, so I'll go home, take a quick shower, lay down, and rest. Get the body. You know, it's physical strength. You know, people. I went to that. I see the ice cream truck, right? Hold on. So I seen the ice cream truck, right? I go there. Now, when I was a child, right, an ice cream cost. Well, okay. If you go really far back, the ice cream will cost like what? On the truck, it'll cost like 75 cents for a small, $1 for the medium, and $1.25 for the large. You understand? That's the ice cream like when I was a kid. And then they got a little old, you know, $1 for the small, $1.25 for the medium, or no, $1.50 for the medium, and like $2 for the large, right? Now I went to the ice cream a couple days ago. I bought a medium ice cream. See? The match is $6, bro. I was like, what? $6 fucking dollars, bro, for a medium ice cream. Woo! That blew my motherfucking mind, you know. I'm just curious, man. Has the cows slowed down producing milk or something? What's going on? And I don't know how you trying to $6 on an ice cream truck, man, for a medium ice cream. People, listen, man. Like I said, yo, anybody, if anybody from the past comes to you, and they talk about they want to hook up with you, and they want to fuck with you, yo, don't Dutch for me. I'm telling you. Go to the doctors with them, you know what I'm saying? And watch them. Remember, with the age test, they take blood, you know what I'm saying? Go to the doctor with the person, so then, remember, you're gonna see the vial come out with the name on it. You don't see that fucking vial, you know they didn't take it, you know what I mean? Straight up. Make them take an AIDS test, herpes test, all that test, man. Don't play. Listen, I heard a story, people, of someone who I know from the past, right? Just recently, I heard something. I heard that the person might have herpes, HIV, or crabs. I was like, what? You hear what I'm saying, people? That's what I heard. I was like, oh, that's a damn, man. Like fuck. That's just. I'm not saying they got it. That's what I heard. You know what I mean? That's what I heard, yo. And I was like, what? Well, I was told what medical. Just wait. Medical papers will pop out or something. We'll find out. You know what I mean? We'll find out what's going on here. But I'm like, holy fuck, yo. That's crazy. When I heard it, I was like, that's fucking crazy, man. Well, but then I thought, I was like, well, think about it. When you're doing threesomes, group sex orgies, and you're not wearing protection, you know what I mean? You're gonna get sick, yo. Fucking right, you're gonna get sick. Come on, man. Group sex? Yo, man. Just nah, man. Like I said, me personally, the only group sex I ever done is me and the women, you know what I'm saying? That's it, you know, like, just, nah, man. Just nah, man. I don't even fight no one, man. I follow the leaders of the old, man. Like I said, Genghis Khan. The man conquered fucking lands. Seeing? Nah, he didn't have to kill the men. The men them live. All he did was he cut the vein into the fucking sack. You know what I'm saying? He cut that, so guess what? If you cut that, you're good, right? So that's it. The men were civil, and he's breeding the women. So that's why king, I like that. A conqueror would not fucking what's that word? Would not DP his fucking uncles. I rule that. I fucking a man who almost conquered the earth. Why would you? Think what? If a ruler wouldn't even share the women with another man. See, he would not. And this guy was a fucking. He conquered the whole of Mongolia and stuff. Think about it. Think about it, man. What? I was looking online and I was like, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing this deeply. I seen a deep video and I said to myself, and it was a husband sharing his wife, and I'm like saying to myself, okay, like I was like, if I share my wife, it's me, her, and another woman, you know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing, no, he shared his wife with his fucking homeboy. I'm like, are you crazy? Nah, man. Listen, people, when you share your wife, you man, if you're gonna share the woman, make sure you share another woman. Don't put no fucking do it. If you're gonna do that, that's what hoes are for, you know what I mean? Not a wife. You do not put. Now, if the wife wants to be treated like a hoe, you tell her, okay, listen, once I do this, I want a divorce, so I'll treat you like how you want to be treated, but you're not my fucking wife. You know what I'm saying? No fucking way, yo. There's no chance, yo. You crazy? Hoes, you get treated like hoes. A wife, you treat like a wife. Yeah, when you have a wife, you gotta respect her, you know, da. But if they're a hoe, now, like I said, good. Here's another example. Boo! I'm so glad. You remember Shatas? Remember Shatas when he was talking to Wayne when Max talked to Wayne? No, not Max. No, Wayne. When Wayne was talking to what about them? Oh yeah, that's right. When Wayne was talking to fucking I find him, and it's not him anymore. Bob Marley's son, you know what I mean? And he says to him, yo, listen, you can have anything, you can have any girl you want. And he said, any girl, but not the wife. You hear that? That's a fucking killer, you know what I'm saying? Just like Genghis Khan. These guys are killers too. These guys kill motherfuckers. And even he said, yo, not the wife. You can have anybody, but you can't have the fucking wife. So, if you're straight blown, full blown fucking killers that wouldn't share their fucking wives, you know what I'm saying, with another fucking guy, why would you guys do it? I don't give a fuck how much money there is. If you have real murderers that would not share their fucking wives with another person, why would you? Why would you? Well, me personally, like I said, man. Now, when you're a teenager, you know, you and your homeboys are fucking bitch. Of course, yeah, that's different, man. But I was like, what you become a man, like, you know, okay. Your teenage years, your 20s, yeah, you know that's your party time. Yeah, do that shit. You're not even. Sometimes you're not ready, or sometimes you just explore, right, at the time. But once you, okay, do I look at anything after 35? 35, that's 35. I would say. I mean, in a man for a man, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, you can whatever you want to do, whatever. Yeah, but take your what was in the Bible? Your body is a temple, right? No, in my temple, I smoke mad fucking cigarettes and mad weed. You know what I'm saying? My temple's full of cigarettes and weed. Alcohol? Nah. Like, do I drink? No. I drink shots. I take shots here and there, but in general, I don't just drink to drink, man. For me to drink, it's either I'm fucking the bitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the club, I'm either at the bar or I'm in the club or something, man. But or I got no fucking weed, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking depressed, and then I'll drink. I have no fucking weed, and I want to smoke a spliff. Why? And I have to wait for a few hours. I'll burn the weed. Now, or if the weed that's not around, then fuck it. You know what I mean? Then the liquor comes up. But like I said, I don't drink too often. The only time, I mean, now, before I drank a lot, I ain't gonna lie. Yes, I did. But like I said, I was fucking mad with these man. So I was drinking this shit, man. I mean, I drank almost, yeah, I drank a lot, but I never got too drunk. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go lost. Mm. Mm. Like I said, man. So you man out there that's making those porn videos, and you actually, and that woman really is, and she's really your fucking wife, and you actually, and you really DP your wife on videos and stuff. Yes, listen, man. What when they freaking out there, right? And they start doing shit behind your back after. Guess what? When you if you can't complain, because you know what she say to you? How do you get mad? You know I done this. Or not even that. You introduce. She says to you, you introduce her to this. How do you actually say, but you introduced her to this? And guess what? She's not lying. You did. So 100. Woo! That's 27. Eighty. 20. 200. So we're at 29. 100 more. I'm done. Woo. Hold on, you know what? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do something different. Why? Well, it's been a while, right? Let me do this one. Oh, I'm trying to watch I do that one. Fuck, I see that. Whew, 50 there. Okay, 50 more to go and we're done, right? So, whew. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for the talent, man. Wow. 50 more left. Fifty. $100. Hey, 90. 200. Ah. All right, 250. So 2950 is 250. That's 3,000. 3,200. All right, well, ooh, that's 3,200. Exactly 3,200. So I went past 3,000, right? Okay, well, my name is Miracle. I have done today's nice workout, and I just saw I had to do a few variables in the workout. Why I do it, I didn't know why I did it. I just did it, but it felt pretty good to add the variables in there. Anyways, call it to the Lord. Thank you for the strength, Almighty Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you for my destination where I'm going. You know what I mean? Like, wow. At first, I was worried about my life. Well, I wasn't worried, but I was like, fuck, like, what's the road? But, yeah. What can you say, man? Life is a beautiful thing. I'm very lucky. Whew. My name is Mr. Miracle. This is the Benjamin Limit Breakers. This is my invention with the Lord of God above. Well, He gave it to me, and I invented it as this. It's His invention, which was given to me, instilled to me. So now it becomes mine on this earth, and I dedicate this to my whole race. You know what I'm saying? I hope, when they do this, it helps them, help their health and stuff, man. So the people of my race who are overweight, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot. I was even overweight, so don't be upset when I say what I'm saying, because I was fat. If you look at when I was a kid, I was a big boy, man. And then when I started this, I was a little overweight too. So when you look at this, you can see I was overweight. So whatever I say, I don't want to hear the crap. But because it's bullshit. But I can tell they want because I was there, and I'm doing something now to change it, man. Now to you overweight people, you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Salvadorians, I'm telling you, this is the shit, man. This stuff this right here, it will make you lose weight, right? You'll still have a lot of muscle power, but guess what? You won't be overly expanded, because while you're not lifting weights, you're doing your body. If you're using your body's burning. So the fat that's in your body, right? You're burning the fat out of your body because you're working, right? You're making the body do out. If you're big already and you're lifting weights, the only thing, yes, it's getting more solid, but you're still fucking big, bro. You're still fucking big. If you're lifting heavy weights and you want to work out and you're doing heavy weights, like I said, the fat will get solid because you're doing heavy weights, right? But when you start doing those heavy weights and you didn't burn the fat down first, well, you quit. So now you added more fat. Remember, it's muscle, right? But if you stop, that means you doubled your fat on top of the fat before, which mother covered, and now it's double. And to my people, my race, to the women especially, I know pork is cheap, you know what I mean? For the meat wise, and some of you women you figure you have to buy it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, you don't have to buy it, You don't. If worse comes to worse, you know what I'm saying? buy some onion, some green pepper, yellow pepper, red peppers, and if you're after, get like 4 or 5 cans of mackerel, you know what I mean? Sardine, and cook that instead. Man. It'll help you. It'll help your body burn the fat, anyways. Right? It's still a fish, right? Mm. And to a lot of you women, right, and to a lot of overweight people, that's really overweight. I actually saw this online. It'll work. I'm just shooting it out there. Why don't you try something new? Summer's coming, right? All right. Make it like this. Every day for 30 days, right? Morning and lunch, you have sardines. You know what I'm saying? No. Sorry. The morning, you have a big breakfast. Because remember, you're going to be working all day, right? You have a big breakfast in the morning. Lunch and dinner, sardines. Why is the lunch and dinner sardines? You're going to sleep, right? So if you're going to sleep in the night, you don't want to have all that food sitting there. And when you sleep, yes, it's gonna burn, but not as it should. It'll still be long. When you look at the food, it'll still be there. It'll be locked in your stomach cavity. No, if you do it the big rest in the morning, you remember you wake up, your body's fully charged. Lunchtime, fish, to help your body get electrolytes and all that stuff to help your body out. Supper time, you have as much sardines as you want. You can rice, whatever you want, rice, potatoes. But you have sardines, right? Go on the sardine diet, man, for fucking 30 days. So the only time you eat the way you want to eat is breakfast time. You know what I'm saying? That's the only time you want to eat, breakfast time. But after that, it is straight to So and guess what? In the dinner time, you can eat like what 4 if you want. If you're hungry, you could have 2 or 3 kind of sardines. You know what I'm saying? The night, put it together and make a big plate of food. But make sure you have greens and stuff. And also, it's like also this, right? Also, to my brothers, sisters out there, who sweats very easy, right? If you like me, who sweats very easily, too much people overheat. If too much people around you, you start getting hot, right? I had it all my life, so I tell you this: summer is just around the corner, right? So what you start doing? Make your body for the summertime. Start drinking a lot of water. Now, if you have, I know people like the pop and stuff, right? But I'm gonna tell you, the only drink you should have in the summertime, if you sweat a lot, fruit juices. Okay, McDonald's they have it good. The smoothies, right? Get their smoothies there. Buy the smoothies at McDonald's. If you're on the road, it's healthy shit. Your body it has natural sugars from the fruits, right? So everything is natural. Boom. And if you can't find that, water. Now I'm just saying, hypothetical. Let's just say the stores you were around the area there was no water. Let's just say there was no water around. They had pop and juice. Well, in that case though, if they had pop and juice, don't get the pop. Get the damn juice. The juice not have it, but the juice is healthy with the pop. And if you do get now, let's just say you do get, you really want the pop that bad. Only get a can, not the big ones. Get just a can of pop. If you really like a pop junkie and you can't help it, you need to have that pop. Then by all means, get one small can. You know what I'm saying? Just get a regular can of pop. You have it there. So say you have a job, right? You have that pop. Bring it to the workplace. You put it in the freezer. In the fridge, keep it cold. And when you're done your job, you're gonna go home. Open that pop then, and you could drink it. Because why did I say that? Because your body was working, right? So everything is still moving. It's still burning. You can drink pop that time. Let the body take whatever nutrients is in there. Okay, and as well, it's America. We did 3,200 today. I feel good. Anyways, thank you and have a good night, day, or morning, or wherever you are in the world. Goodbye, Mr. Miracle out.